Alright, so now let's go ahead and unbox this. We'll show you what's in the box and what the box looks like. So basically this is a box. It's really got a cool design. I mean, it's not all about the box, but the box does look very cool. On the side, it's just going to say, like Android tablet right there. And then if you go to the top, it's got a little bit of info about like the apps that come on here and stuff like that. On this side, just Android tablet again, bottom, Pandigital Nova. But this side actually contains all of your specs on there. You can see it's got like what works with it and what doesn't work with it. Alright, so anyway, so let's go ahead and open up the box and I'll show you what's inside. So they do, when you slide this out, it's got a slide out tray right here. It's got a little bit of plastic on the top, and what's inside is the Pandigital Nova itself. I'll set this off to the side for a second, but we're going to get a Pandigital Nova Quick Start Guide, which just tells you a little bit about the tablet and what it can do and what you need to know before you get started. You're also going to get a USB to mini USB. This is to basically sync your Pandigital Nova to your computer and transfer stuff if you want to. You're also going to get your power adapter right there. This charges the device and allows you to keep it charged and ready to go whenever you need it. And then of course you're going to get your recyclable cardboard thing that you can, recycle. Alright, so now let's take a closer look at the Pandigital Nova itself. As you can see, it has a 7-inch touchscreen. This is resistive, but I do have to say that it is a huge step up from their Pandigital Novel. The touchscreen wasn't very responsive on that device, but this is much more responsive. It's not as responsive as like an iPhone screen, but it will get the job done. Now on the top of the device, you can see on the very front we have our Pandigital logo, 2 LED indicators which will indicate like the powering when it's powering on and also when it's charging. We have a front-facing camera right there. On the bottom we have buttons right here which actually light up when you turn the device on. So let me flip it and press it, and they do illuminate in a blue color. We have our home button, we have our menu button, we have our back button, and we also have our search button on there. Now on the top, we have our micro HDMI. This is so that you can project this on your TV or whatever. We also have our mini USB port that you can use to transfer files onto this device from your computer. We have our DC power adapter thing where we can plug in our power source. On this side, we have a mini USB or a micro SD card that you can use to put your pictures and stuff or store apps on. On the very bottom of the device, we have our headphone jack where you can listen to your music and stuff through this. And then on this side, we have our power button and our volume rockers. Now on the back, we have a back-facing or rear-facing camera right there, and we have our speakers. Now that's basically what all the buttons do on this device and what it looks like. It's very slim actually though. I do have to say it's not as slim as the iPad 2, but it is pretty slim and it doesn't weigh much at all, so it's not going to be that cumbersome if you decide to carry this around in your purse or just on you. Alright, so now let's talk about some of the specs of the Pandigital Nova. Like I said, it features a 7-inch touchscreen, which is a resistive touchscreen, but I do want to say that it is a lot more responsive than the previous Pandigital devices like the Novel. It's a lot more responsive to that and more similar to capacitive touchscreen, but not, up to par with like the iPhone or something touchscreen wise. It is running Android operating system, which would be Android 2.3.4, so that's what it's running on here. It has an internal memory of 512 megabytes. And about 4 gigabytes of memory shared. The 512 megabytes is the RAM on this thing, but it does have a 4 gigabyte space on here. It does have a resolution of 800 by 600, so it does have it is a pretty high quality screen. Now the good things about this device are the fact that it does have the HDMI out. That's a really good plus to this device because it didn't have that on the Pandigital Novel, and I think that's a big boost to this. It also has a lithium ion rechargeable battery, so this does have a pretty good battery life in my opinion. It lasted quite a long time on one charge. Now it does also work with all the slews of different video formats such as like WMV and all that. It works with those, so that's always a plus. But overall this thing has some pretty good specs, and I definitely think it's a step up from the Pandigital Novel. This thing packs a lot more features into this and is a lot more high performing than the Pandigital Novel. So I think that they did a great job stepping up this device's specs. Alright, so now let's take a look at some of the features that this have on the tablet. I'll show you, like a demo of like the menus and all that stuff. So if we go right here, Android lock screen, we'll just slide to unlock right there. Hopefully I'm not getting too much glare off my camera, but yeah. Alright, so It looks pretty good. It's, you know, your standard Android thing. Slide, and as you can see, it is responsive. I'm not pressing down too much, and it's working correctly. You can click down here to go to like the menu, and you can scroll through here. Pretty responsive in my opinion. But yeah, I think it's definitely a step up from their last model, which is the Pandigital Novel. I think the screen is a lot more responsive, and I'm glad that they changed up the resistive, you know, thing. One of the cool apps that comes with it is the U Player. This can actually play like YouTube videos. Let's search my name. I'll go iPod. Whoops. iPod Touch 2G Bob. Go. Alright, so we can get watch the Christmas giveaway winners. So basically the loading is going to depend on your internet, but you'll get to see that this does have good video. Let's turn up the volume. Here's the giveaway. Yeah, I was actually supposed to announce these yesterday. As you can see, responsive. You can scroll through like that. This is a really cool app, and I think that it is a great addition. I'm glad that they have this on here because the Pandigital Novel didn't have any way to view like YouTube videos or anything like that. So I'm glad that they put that on there. Now, if we just click the back button, we can go back and go back home. So the speakers, they're not the best speakers. I mean, they're not going to put out that great of sound quality because it's only one little speaker right there, and I think that the sound quality of that speaker is pretty mediocre in my opinion, not the best speaker. They could have put better ones on there. Now let's take a look at the camera. I'll go ahead and show you that. So as you can see, that's the front-facing camera right there. Honestly, the camera on this thing is poop. It's absolutely terrible. I'm not gonna lie, the camera is absolute crap. You're not gonna want to take any pictures of this. I mean, it's passable if you're just gonna do like Skype calls on the front-facing camera, because I mean, it's not, you know, that bad. But I have to say that if you're gonna be taking pictures and stuff, if you want to like take high quality pictures, you're not gonna get them. The pictures are washed out. They just don't look high quality at all. The cameras aren't that great, but I mean, it's just a little late addition to that. The back camera, you're not even gonna want to use that because it takes such crappy pictures. So don't count on using that. Now the browsing on this device is pretty good. I'll go ahead and go over here. We can type it. Yeah, like on the Pandigital Novel, it was very hard to actually type stuff out, but on this you can do it easily. So I'll go to YouTube. Whoops, I messed up. That was my fault. YouTube, go. And as you can see, it boots right up. Click on that. And let's go ahead and we'll search. Not favorite. That was my bad. Alright, we'll go over here and we're going to want to search for my name again. iPod Touch 2. There we go. We'll click on my name in the search bar. Alright, so yeah, you can icon review. That's an old video, but yeah, it'll boot right up and it'll let you watch your video on the browser, which is really cool. That's a good thing because it has flash. So I like that. That's a great feature. But yeah, video looks good on here. The 800 by 600, it's a good video, like screen quality. So it does. The videos do look good on here, and you can watch all your videos on this device. So overall, I think this is a very good step up from what they had in the past, and I can definitely recommend this for any sort of basic Android users. This isn't the fastest tablet you can get. I mean, you can get like the Samsung Galaxy Tab and stuff like that. They'll be a lot more high performing. Oh, I do want to also show you, I'll show you some games. I do have Angry Birds on here, so I can show you that. Oh, and I also want to mention that this does come with the GetJar App Store. Basically, the GetJar App Store is their sort of Google Marketplace. It's pretty good. It appears to be down right now, so I can't show you. But yeah, you can also easily install like the Amazon App Store right there. But I'll go ahead and show you some gameplay of Angry Birds, because I do want to show you that it can run games pretty smoothly, actually. So it's booting up right now. Or it's loading, whatever, you know. Let me turn the volume up. Alright, so we'll open this. Oh, I muted it, by the way. Dang it. Menu. No, this. There we go. Okay. Turn this down a little bit. Alright, so we can hit play. Poached eggs. I'm on level 8. So if I go over here, it has the pinch to zoom also, so Boom. Scroll back over here. Oh, dang. Okay, wait. Dang. Yeah, I got the roll. But as you can see, this runs pretty smoothly on this tablet. It does have a pretty good processing power because it can run these type of games. So I do like it for that fact. I think that's great, and it can run Angry Birds. And also, if you get the Amazon App Store, which is how I got this game, then you can get all the good games like that. So it's pretty simple just to install that. But overall, I think this is a pretty smooth tablet. It's definitely good for basic Android users. If you're going to be like a power Android user, not going to recommend it because it's not the best. Like you could just get a Samsung Galaxy Tab or something. That'd be better for Android power users. But this thing's good for basic Android users who are new to the market that also want to do some book reading because it does have a reading app on here. So you can do that. But overall, I think this is a decent tablet. So if you want to check it out, go visit Pandigital's website. I'll put a link in the description below where you can check them out. And yeah, you can purchase this tablet on there. So overall, I think this is a good camera, good tablet. The camera is not good. I can't recommend it for that. But if you're a basic Android user that wants to just play some games, check your Facebook and stuff like that, and you also want to have like an Android tablet which can read books, then this is a good tablet for you. So go check out their website. That's all I got for you guys today. If you like the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Also comment down below and subscribe if you want to be updated whenever I upload new videos. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in my next